Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Frankie here, and today I'm bringing you a little something different that I don't think I've actually brought to my channel yet, and that is actually a Team Scrim Search and Destroy. This is from a gameplay that I got earlier today against. We've played a team in a best of 11, I believe, and we actually didn't drop a map to them. Although our CTF at the moment isn't really up to scratch, but today we looked really, really strong against this team. It isn't the greatest team in the world, but we wasn't smashing them about the place, like we wasn't absolutely whipping them, but we beat them pretty comfortably on every game mode and every map apart from this one CTF, which we only won 1-0. But we actually won that 1-0 really well. We actually played really well as a team, although it isn't really a big win. It's only one flag, but it was actually a really good team performance. But let's get into the commentary topic today, and I'm going to be talking about LAN. I'm going to be covering what is LAN, what I think about it, and what made me go, what makes me go, and how I think that we'll do at the LAN event that we'll be attending next week. So, to start off, what is LAN? For the people that don't really know what a LAN event is, it's kind of a big social, like not social, but it's a big Xbox meetup kind of thing for the people that play competitive gaming. I guess a lot of you that actually subscribe to me do follow the competitive scene, or if not follow it, you play it every now and then or something along those lines. But a LAN event is just something that where all of the competitive teams, they go to a LAN event and they compete for a cash prize. Different LAN events obviously pay out different cash prizes. The Americans seem to pay out a lot more, as it's kind of a little bit bigger over there because it's obviously a bigger kind of country and stuff. But yeah, so that's kind of what a LAN event is. It's just you go there, they've already got the Xboxes there for you, they've got the TV monitors, and on Black Ops 2 you don't play on a connection, so it's all through system links. So there's no connection, no bullshit on like that you get online. You won't really get at LAN. You won't really get any lag. You'll get good bullet reg and just pretty much it's just like playing on a split screen connection kind of thing. So that's what a LAN event is. I'm sure a lot of you already know that, but I'm just covering it for the guys that don't. And I'm going to talk about what I think about it. And I think that it's a really, really good idea that someone come up with that like a LAN event to make it a fair chance for both teams to play against each other. As online, we're not the greatest online team, as like two of our players don't really have good connections. I actually do have a pretty good connection, and so does Nathan, but Marcel and Jamie don't really have the best connection, and they actually get a lot of bullshit online. And sometimes it's game changing from one or two players constantly getting bullshit, so they're losing gunfights that they wouldn't lose at a LAN event, and it's just things like that really that makes a LAN event so good. It's just for the pure fact of it where it's not online, it's purely down to teamwork and individual gun skill. To be fair, there's no excuses at LAN. There's no, oh, the connection's bad or I'm lagging or anything like that, because if one person's lagging, everyone's going to be lagging, but no one will be lagging because it's not a connection, obviously. But what made me go to a LAN event was purely just because I was growing so deep into competitive. So I started off at GB, as I've made a past commentary about how I kind of started, but I did start off as a GB player. And I didn't really play GB that much. I played it for about a year or so, but not really consistently. I just used to play it just for a little bit of fun until the end of Black Ops 1. That's where I started playing Deserto, and that's what I still play now, because that's where you find the kind of the better players, and you get to play respawn modes against better people, to be fair. And you get to play against, there's a rule set that everybody, that's fair, and everyone kind of uses the same thing, so you don't get people using LMGs with thermal scopes, as that's obviously banned. When in GB, if you played a kind of a CTF, you may get people using just stuff that doesn't make it really competitive kind of thing. But that's what really made me go to a LAN event, is just because I was growing so deep in within the competitive scene, that I really wanted to just kind of test my skill against the top pro players and really good players that obviously go to LAN events, because you don't really get bad people that go to LAN events. Obviously, some are considered bad compared to other people, but really everyone that goes to a LAN event is going to be better than most people that play online and play league play and things like that, because they obviously have to have good gun skill and good game knowledge to actually go to a LAN event. Otherwise, you wouldn't really waste your money to attend to a LAN event, in all fairness. And what's the point of going to a LAN event if you're not confident within yourself and your own ability? Because you're just gonna, as I said earlier, you're just gonna really waste your money. And what makes me attend future LAN events, I didn't place well in my first LAN event, which was EGL5. I believe we only won one game, and actually we won one and we got a bye in one round. So that I wasn't good at all, but I did go with a pickup team because of my team kind of fell apart a couple of days before the LAN event, just from people snaking and things like that. But yeah, that's what. Although I just wanted to go anyway, I could have easily just said, right, okay, my team's fell apart. We're not really going to get a good placement, because I knew we wasn't going to get a good placement, but I just wanted to go for the LAN experience, just to say that I've been, to see how it was, and if I didn't like it, then I obviously wouldn't attend again. So what's the point if my team fell apart and I say, okay, I'm not going to go, and then another event, get a team sorted, go to that LAN event and think I didn't even like it, I wish I never went in the first place. So I'd rather go with a pickup team and just kind of play for a little bit of fun, and just get the experience of what it's like playing on LAN, because it is so different online. You actually feel more pressure when you're playing at a LAN event, because you're playing for money, but I don't even think about the money, because I know that I'm not going to get anywhere near it. I'm just being realistic. I know I'm not going to win anything, but it's just, you go, like, I'd be happy with a top 32 placement, maybe. That's kind of the goal that I'd really aim for. Top 32 and I'd be happy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'm going to talk about how I think we're going to place at LAN. So the next LAN event I'm going to be attending is EGL9. And EGL9 is going to be held in Blackpool from Friday the 29th of March to Monday the 1st of April. And it's going to be a really, really good weekend. I've been Blackpool before, because that's where EGL5 was actually held. So I've been to the event before in the same arena, so I know what to expect. But now I'm going with a bit more practice team, so I'm expecting a lot more from my team and my placement. But I hope, the way that we've been playing recently, I actually believe that we could push top 32, maybe top 32, 48. I'd be happy with, because we haven't practiced that hard. We've put the hours in that we've kind of needed to, and all of the hours that we can, as a lot of our players actually have a lot of commitments outside, whereas Jamie goes to karate and he goes to football, and Nathan goes to football. So me and Marcel are on kind of a lot more than them two. So whenever we get the time, so we make schedules around our social lives as well. So we don't put gaming first, but we do put enough time in to get a okay placement that we deserve. So just hope, fingers crossed, that we don't get fucked over by the bracket, as we did at EGL5. Although it's only a pre-cut team, but we did get fucked over by the bracket. So hopefully we don't get fucked over by the bracket, and we can actually do well. And yeah, hopefully we can do well. I believe that we can. And as I said, I believe we'll place top 32 to top 40 odds. I can't remember what it is. I think it might be like top 48. But we've only got a couple more days of practice, as I'm going to be working. So this video is going to be going up on Friday. So I'm going to be working Friday and Saturday. Then on Sunday, we're only going to have about an hour to scrim, as Marcel's going to be going to work and Nathan's got football, etc. And then on Monday, we'll have like 2 hours to scrim, as Nathan and Jamie will have football as well. and then on the Tuesday we can kind of play all day. Then on the Wednesday, I'm going to get Marcel, and he's coming to mine, and because we're driving to Blackpool, or I'm driving to Blackpool on the Thursday. So on the Wednesday, Marcel's going to be coming to mine, and so we're gonna have maybe a few hours to scrim on the Wednesday, but the Thursday we're not going to be able to scrim at all. So Wednesday's going to be our last day, but Tuesday's going to be our last full day of scrims. So we're going to have to grind really hard on the Tuesday and just get a lot locked down, because the only thing that I'm really worried about for this LAN event is the CTF, which I'm glad that it's now in a best of 3. It's Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, and then CTF. So we can't really afford to go third map, because if we go third map, I'm not really that confident. It's obviously depends on who we're playing as well, but we just need to work a little bit on our CTF game, and then I'll be kind of comfortable no matter what happens. So I hope you enjoyed this commentary, guys. It's a bit of a freestyle kind of thing. I've just done this off the top of my head. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'll speak to you soon. Please comment, like, subscribe if you like my content, and I'm out. Peace.